Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here, back. Another franchise video here. Now I'm going to try to keep these down to uh, a minimum time-wise. So I think in week 12, I think we're going to end up actually setting the scouting to auto. Scouting. At this point. Try to get us through this, but also to eliminate the videos. We are going to scout in this one, eliminate the time frame for the video. But yeah, let's that's right. So last game we had the upgrade that happened to Clayton Judge. He ended up getting that one there. He's an 84 overall gold superstar. So that's big because Chicago finally has a franchise quarterback. And it's mostly due to the fact that we've actually revamped a lot of this line. Fetty's went out to right tackle, Purcell's at right guard, drafted Tolbert over on left tackle. We got rid of Massey and Leno. We'll have Daniels here. Whitehair is on the back end of his career, but he's doing pretty good at center. Retained Allen Robinson. We did a lot of the stuff with the receiving core, and it really helped with Judge. So, let us against the Jets. We are going to scout this week. Otherwise, we'll end up losing all these points. So let's scout here. I think we're going to look, see what we can get at pass rusher. That's a good one. And then when we get to the off-season episode, we'll end up turn scouting back on so we can see the combine and stuff like that. Pass rushers later on. See if some of these archetypes do possibly fall, that maybe we can do something there. All right, against the Jets. Remember, we did trade for Denzel Mims. So let's see what he can do against his former team. We're 9-1, they're 5-5. Got Mack, Robinson, Jameson, Crowder's now a superstar X Factor. Mitchell Schwartz, Roquan Smith, Marcus May, Mekhi Becton, Clayton Judge, and David Rod. Uniforms. They're going to be our blues. They're going to be in their whites. Let's get this one going. I did think of another franchise I might do, and that one will be a play the moments one I think I'm going to end up doing. I just haven't sorted out the team yet or gotten the time to figure it out. So, look forward to that coming up here next week or so. It won't be on next gen though. So that's one thing. Because that would mean I have to get a console. And I have none of those. Kind of just rolling with the PC. Kneel that Tariq Cohen. 25-8 for Judge. through 11 weeks.
When I reviewed last week's game, the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year. You guys had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
Well, he got touchdowns, I got picks. You ain't going nowhere. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. Obviously was, but you thought even better.
Whoa.
It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes.
Hold on a second, guys. I think we have something on the background. It's just skipping a little. Yep. Steam doing Steam things. Huh. A little weird. Yep, Steam was down on it, looked like.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
We did change Denzel Mims. His something happened with
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Menu narration option is
what's
set to
what's killing me?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
There it goes.
Tight, tight.
Weird.
Watch left. Tight, tight. Watch left. 3 down. Check it. Check it. Hey, shut up. 3 down. 3 down.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards.
Alright, hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this and try to figure out what's going on with the stopping. So, be right back. Hey guys, Talk Prometheus here. Back. Another franchise video here. Now I'm gonna try to keep these down to a minimum time-wise. So I think in week 12, I think we're gonna end up actually setting the scouting to auto. Scouting. At this point. Try to get us through this, but also to eliminate the videos. We are going to scout in this one, eliminate the time frame for the video. But yeah, let's that's right. So last game we had the upgrade that happened to Clayton Judge. He ended up getting that one there. He's an 84 overall gold superstar. So that's big because Chicago finally has a franchise quarterback. And it's mostly due to the fact that we've actually revamped a lot of this line. Fetty's went out to right tackle, Purcell's at right guard, drafted Tolbert over on left tackle. We got rid of Massey and Leno. We'll have Daniels here. Whitehair is on the back end of his career, but he's doing pretty good at center. Retained Allen Robinson. We did a lot of the stuff with the receiving core, and it really helped with Judge. So, let us against the Jets. We are going to scout this week. Otherwise, we'll end up losing all these points. So let's scout here. I think we're gonna look, see what we can get at pass rusher. That's a good one. And then when we get to the off-season episode, we'll end up turn scouting back on so we can see the combine and stuff like that. Pass rushers later on. See if some of these archetypes do possibly fall, that maybe we can do something there. All right, against the Jets. Remember, we did trade for Denzel Mims. So let's see what he can do against his former team. We're 9-1, they're 5-5. Got Mack, Robinson, Jamison Crowder's now a superstar X Factor. Mitchell Schwartz, Roquan Smith, Marcus May, Mekhi Becton, Clayton Judge, and David Rod. Uniforms. Going to be our blues. They're going to be in their whites. Let's get this one going. I did think of another franchise I might do, and that one will be a play the moments one I think I'm going to end up doing. I just haven't sorted out the team yet or gotten the time to figure it out. So look forward to that coming up here next week or so. It won't be on next gen though. So that's one thing. Because that would mean I have to get a console. And I have none of those. Kind of just rolling with the PC. Kneel that Tariq Cohen. 25-8 for Judge through 11 weeks.
When I reviewed last week's game, inside the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year. You guys had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
He got touchdowns, I got picks.
You ain't going nowhere.
I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. Obviously it was, but you thought even better.
Whoa.
It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I love was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes.
Hold on a second, guys. I think we have something on the background. It's just skipping a little. Yep. Steam doing Steam things. Huh. A little weird.
Culminated it.
Yep, Steam was down on it, looked like.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
We did change Denzel Mims. His something happened with
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to office selected. Menu narration option is
what's
set to
what's killing me?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
There it goes.
Tight, tight.
Weird.
Watch left. Tight, tight. Watch left. 3 down. Check it. Check it. Hey, check it. 3 down. 3 down.
Alright, hold on a second, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pause this and try to figure out what's going on with the stopping. So, be right back. Alright, guys. Back. They just punted the football after we had a sack by Akeem Hicks. I just turned VSync off and... Oh, it's working, you know, because technology is just difficult.
Wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. 3-0 after one.
So ultimately, you've only missed like 3 plays, if that.
Now this window is running back out of the backfield and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down, here's the run of Montgomery.
Nowhere to go there.
This one up to about the 39 here. Avery Williamson there to make the stop. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw here. The screen pass here to Cohen.
So fast.
They went nowhere. Losing yards.
Was that Townsend?
Back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Get single coverage with Mims. No, we're not.
He'll look to throw.
But we're going to have single coverage on Mosley on Cohen.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. If the points result, we'll call this play significant.
And now a throw on first down there, but
I wanted to go deep with that, just no time.
Denzel Mims.
Maybe if I rolled out.
2nd down.
Let's go. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Target, 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 target. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Get a blitz coming right. The Joku! Let's go.
Near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
No one picked up that.
There, Charles, they picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That was on CJ Mosley again.
Of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Oh,
And this will be incomplete.
that should have been picked.
Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
You ready?
From the Giants again. And he's going to be
Williamson's just too good
mentioned taken
there.
down.
You're not going to fool him with that.
Stops make it 3rd and 10.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the Jets defense
Nowhere to go with that football.
there.
Good.
They really had a good drive going.
Is that Leonard Floyd? I just have to look.
But a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs.
He just wants to play the Bears.
And bring up what I think for the offense, an
We don't have any win now.
The kick by
No, because that makes sense.
is good. And they're able to double.
I didn't restart the game by any means. I just
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
exited the game, the main menu, changed the settings because you can only do that in the main menu. Restarted the game, like the actual physical game, and then
Out to the 25 as he will not attempt
our matchup is saved.
back on offense. New York gets
It just doesn't save completely
last drive 3 and out. Still
for whatever
in
reason.
on the scoreboard. How did they break that?
They've got to find a way to get
Nice play by Goldman.
makers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is caught at the 20. And he just
Ooh,
down at the
Jamison Crowder.
line.
No, that's actually Pascal,
Jets, 71.
not Crowder.
The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll try to run it in. And they will stop.
And Mack stopped him literally inches.
Only a yard on the pick.
Inches.
Second and goal. Second and goal. The lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell.
Come get some.
They'll give it to him up the middle.
Nope.
And he's into the end zone.
There's no penetration there.
Jets. Le'Veon Bell. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets can take the lead now.
Yeah, because Le'Veon Bell does get injured a lot, so
Determined run
his
there.
first TD.
Get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
We'll take that out.
Get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now Allen Robinson and company gearing up to go again on offense. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're really excited that he has no catches, but they're also worried because a lot of times that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
No catches so far.
First down.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way. It's much more successful.
Nowhere to go.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Switch up.
Here we go on second and 12.
Oh, I wanted you to put that ball in the air.
Seahawk Earl Thomas, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted,
You can't throw that against Earl Thomas, though.
his feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
There's Goodson.
Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Get in the weight room. Mike 36. 36. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Come on, I knew that was going there.
It's a nice run, a nice game there as they head towards the 2-minute warning.
We're not fooling anyone with that play right there.
First half of action.
I got you, punk.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Bell's got it.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about
Oh!
screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Oh, man, come on.
He snagged that right from
For not on the penalty.
Edmonds.
Isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating
I had that pick.
just gave up that play.
Darnold from the gun. He's got
Nope.
his tight end.
Run you over.
6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it second and 14.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Hold this. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Watch 36.
Darnold throwing on 3rd and 1.
And he's taken down by Josh Sweat.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for New York. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
West come on pretty strong.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete to Mooney. And he takes himself to the
We'll take a timeout here.
before being corralled. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
1-on-1.
And that's
Pass interference.
incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
No sacks.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Right. 54 Mike.
They'll look to throw again. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago.
I wanted to go Allen Robinson, but that was double covered.
Denzel Mims in the final seconds of the first half, and the Bears have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make this a 6-point game. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds.
Mims has 6 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk it.
That was a good one.
Late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jets off.
They're not going to knee it. Come on.
Next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game.
All right, I'm going to close my door here. Window.
Jonathan Coachman has our EA
Quick. Look right next to me.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. 22-14 was the final score. Next, we'll head over to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And you can see they are out in front in that one. Michael Gallup, a touchdown reception.
So Stafford got the win.
Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Lamar Jackson with 3 touchdown passes.
Are doing work.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team.
All right, let's go, baby.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Taken in the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Nowhere to go. Gobbled up Goldman and Hicks.
Every week in our game plan, how many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
Keep abreast of what you're doing.
There's Sweat.
You're going to make it easy for the opposition.
Making a play.
Tendency breakers right now. Darnold on third down.
And there's Mack. It's going to be picked up by Eddie Goldman. Darnold. Darnold giving it up. Can we get Mims here? One-on-one. We could. We do. Mims. Another touchdown. Tried to pass it off. And just could not get there. Got just behind the defense. Judge puts one just on the... Just. A dime there against Bradbury. There at the pylon.
Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days.
He caught that by a mile.
Oh, yeah! Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
What? I don't know about that.
A few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball.
I don't know about that. I think he got it in.
From the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in this situation.
Wow. He snuck through there, and Eddie Jackson put the hit on him.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
3 down.
They'll go again with Val. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard.
Edmonds staying with the play.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down.
There's Roquan.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that.
Bill Dorr looks like he'll check in the slot. High pass. Crowder catches that one against the rookie.
We got three, fellas. We got 3.
This is Bell. And he stopped.
There's Hicks with the stop.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. That's it.
The screen, and there is Bonnie Hooker.
Back at the 45-yard line. It's a
That was a great trade.
back to 3rd and 10.
They went ahead and drafted safety, and we wanted him. There's him. I didn't mean to control Hicks there, but all right.
Hicks in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me.
This is the Jets team that is 500 right now, struggling with Aaron Donald.
So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
50 seconds.
Montgomery.
First down.
40-yard line, tackled there.
Another good play there.
Down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there
Ooh.
may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe.
Can we get something deep here?
You're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
He was trying to get
Dude, I think he came down with that. I'm challenging that.
to Denzel.
I think he got that.
And that'll bring up second down. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field.
It's close.
Challenge here.
Oh, he just barely doesn't get his right foot in. He tries to scrape it, but just the contact is there. It's a good challenge, though. I thought he had that.
Yeah, baby.
So formation, I was like, I'm gonna take a shot.
Payoff.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you
Nice pull there, and Montgomery
You're throwing that flag.
picks up 3.
You're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Play action. Maybe getting a Joku against safety.
Play fake.
Probably not.
Flush to his right. And he just gets
I ain't gonna take that.
away. A wise move there.
Didn't like anything deep.
Now second down.
Not there. No reason to force it.
Drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Quick nod with Darnell Mooney. Double move outside with Allen Robinson.
Quarter here, second and 10.
57. Mike, 57. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Ah,
And that's going to be incomplete.
that's a good one. He had to step on him, but
Take a shot, but it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. That is caught by Cohen.
Cohen just can't go outside.
27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not,
We'll take it though.
sums up the West Coast offense.
And Pinheiro didn't even touch that ball, but all right.
In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They
That was weird.
but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage
Good
that every
work, boys. Let's
offensive
go.
coach has ever said
Let's
to us.
go.
We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either
Mike,
extra point,
36.
field goal,
Watch
or
the
at
run.
worst, a punt. In
They're
this
running
case,
it.
it's been threes.
Oh, what a good move out there.
Tight end Herndon. And he gets it.
Herndon made a move
They'll mark him down
on Edmonds there.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he is going to
Goodson and Edmonds.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind
Check
the line of
26, check
scrimmage,
26.
no yardage to be found.
Again, it's Bell. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable.
Got hung up there.
And that is good.
That was a good play call for that.
Third quarter of action. This
Maybe it was a slant, maybe it wasn't.
You got EA Sports. The Jets on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's third and 3. Here's Darnold. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Not like Goodson's getting beat.
Was a gain of
It's just a good route.
First down.
Right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Now Darnold. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
All right.
22 yards on the catch and run. A first down.
That's a thing there, DeMarcus Robinson.
Fix the mic. Here we go. Here we go. Here
Like I said, Mims was buried in the depth chart. He was like 7.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of
He was like
first down. Give him 9 there on the first down.
5th to 6th.
Short of the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. That is hit the 7-yard line. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now back. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yards.
I saw that was coming.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it
Another run.
thus far, and it's cost them.
That is caught at the 7-yard
Oh.
line. And they'll get
Booker and
this
Fuller are
down to
there.
5. Pickup of 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Mike, 36. Mike, 36.
Back to throw Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's
He stepped out of bounds with his left foot.
now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
I think to myself, just how many
So the ref makes a call. No touchdown there. Wipe it off the board.
Watch the out. Mike, 36. Mike, 36.
They snap it. They're going
And that's picked off by Jaylon Johnson. Let's go.
by Jaylon Johnson. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit. Had to throw the football on 4th.
Zone coverage shadow. Let's go.
going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses. But you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point
All right.
had to throw it.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Probably gonna go to Mooney.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. Mike.
Back to throw.
Nope, it's not. I'm gonna run with Judge here.
He's going to take off with it. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's
Play
taking
action.
off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Just don't like anything there. Oh, okay, I slid again. But all right.
Return this time. We'll go out to the 42-yard line.
Should threw that to Allen Robinson, maybe.
Control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell, and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Watch 36. 36. Here we go. D. All day.
To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. Briscoe, the tight end, making the catch. And
That's a good good coverage there.
2. 7 yards there and a first down.
I don't know, linebacker?
There's the
That's a no, bro.
quick throw.
Not gonna have that.
A gain of 6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just really have to lead the game out that way.
Darnold throws
Same play.
and he'll work
They flipped it.
30 to the 29-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Good sins against Crowder.
2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo.
Get out of here.
Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the
Good coverage by Goodson.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to
Being
go.
a blitz out.
Watch 36.
2 minutes
36 to
left to
Mike.
play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Bring a safety blitz.
Football as we get you reset here. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. To the air again, Darnold. Finds his target, it's Crowder. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Defense was expecting run, and a Delta pass of over 50.
There's Nichols.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
36 to Mike. I don't think you got it, son.
And this
Ah,
is caught now for
we vacated the middle there.
So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for the 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
They do tack on the extra point. as
All right,
well.
onside.
Just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. And the Bears hands team able to pass on it.
Of course, the AI can't kick it
And now looking at the clock.
anything different than that.
Timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it, because they can't just rely, as
Good
you
play.
noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
57. Mike, 57.
Check pass, check pass. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
90. Hey, smash Bravo. Deuce.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he was able to shoot.
Slide left protection.
Not get away from there. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready? 70 Lion. Watch 54.
Watch the back, watch the back.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And
There it
he's
is.
the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Now we'll do it.
9 buys him a new set of downs.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now,
Mims has 2 TDs
offensive line,
against his former team.
if you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control. of
Forgot
this
to,
thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Take the clock. Going to be close to it.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels.
Oh, I did switch Clayton Judge to 6.
In the win column for the Chicago Bears.
Some numbers.
They were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the
Good
ball.
revenge game now.
But now, it's about taking the ball away.
Mims.
Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Bears, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second was this one. Who did score here? Right here. Going for 2. This was a good one because they were showing blitz. They back up. Mims gets passed off to the outside corner, it looks like, from the nickel. He gets passed off from Bradbury. Bradbury's backpedaling and just doesn't react. Judge puts a perfect dime on the ball. At the pylon. That is a good one. There. Can't argue with that one. With their stats, Judge, decent day. Did have 2 fumbles. Did throw 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Kept Darnold, Jack. Le'Veon Bell, 56 yards off 16 carries. Did have touchdown. Judge had 560. Big long run there. The largest was 35 yards. So he had 220 plus yard runs. Receiving, Jameson Crowder, 60 yards. Zach Pascal had that one. 2 touchdowns to Mims. Sean Stringer had 1. There's the blocking. Goodson, a lot of tackles there. Roquan Smith. Earl Thomas had that pick. Had one of them. Jaylon Johnson had 1 for us. Hicks and Mack both had 2 sacks, with Josh Sweat getting another one in there. Forced fumbles by Poole for a Kalil Mack forced one that was covered by D. Goldman. So we were never really at risk of losing this game just because Judge just played so well. They sent balls that they needed to be. Can't argue that. Clayton Judge getting an upgrade here. Go improviser. Deep throw on the run, throw under pressure. Okay. He's only 22 years. We need to get Goodson's man coverage up. And coverage goes up by 3. Nice. A good zone cover guy, and that's why we wanted him in the slot. So, here we go. Week 13 against the Dolphins. We also have some possible playoff intention here. Phoebe Richards does need some work. Give him block shedding. Definitely use some block shedding. He's not going to be a big part of his defense unless he gets his block shedding up. He has 1 to strength. He is 20 years old. Here's James Daniels, pass protector. Daniels is a 6th ranked left guard in the league. Oh, doing work here. Go with a little bit of power, probably. A run block, it looks. Do a little run block in here. Do a little power. Okay. All the power goes up and he gets 1 more run block. Nice. Good. Playoff picture. We're sitting in the 1 seed right now. Giants are the 2. Wow. Did not expect that. Lions. Seahawks are at 3. Bucks are at 4. So there's your division 1. Wild card goes with Cardinals, Lions, Packers. Over in the AFC, Chiefs, of course, have that bye. For them, over there, it looks like Baltimore has the 2 seed, Colts with 3, Pats still making the playoffs, doing work with Cam Newton 4. And then from there, the wild card is the Broncos. Shocker, sneaking in there. Of course, the Browns and the Jags. Well, so it is early. It is only week 13, so we could have some differences here. We're going up against the Dolphins. Look at their roster. Dolphins led by Tua, 81 overall now. In his third year, and he's doing work. Great. Great. Star Dev. Matt Breda's over here. Gio Grant, guy that they drafted 2 years ago. Normal Dev. AJ Morrison's normal as well. Fullback Chandler Cox. Going with Devontae Parker, Zay Jones, Malik Davis, 2477 overall, looks decent. Chris Conley, Josh Davis, 21-year-old rookie out of Texas. Mike Gesicki, Nick Little, Nick Ferguson. We did trade Leno over to the Dolphins, so Leno's their left tackle. Eric Flowers, Sid Karras, Araris. Jonathan Jarrett is the right guard here. Second year out of Iowa. Robert Hunt. Rick Cook out here in his second year. Brant Armstrong. Matt Reynolds. Let's see it. Shaw. I think. Maybe I'm mispronouncing that. Solomon Thomas, Roquan Davis. Raekwon, I think. Mel Van Noy's over here, so is Jeremiah Tachu. Jerome Baker and Dylan Cole, these guys are really fast. So we're going to see them all over the field. Drafted Connor Martin at USC. Shaq Lawson's out here. Tim Williams and Jim Patterson. Make sure Lawson, if he... Okay, so he doesn't have any superstar abilities. Don't have anything crazy going. Corners, Byron Jones, Xavier Howard, K'Wan Williams. Noah Igbenoni. Roy saw this guy in the draft, rookie out of North Carolina, 21 years old. He is a project, but with him being 21 years old, I think he's going to end up being one of the starting, or at least in the slot after K'Wan Williams drops. Bishop gets some boost. Bobby McCain, Brandon Jones, Desmond King, Cameron Johnston, out of Leia. We'll see Matt Gay and Logan Cook. So they might be struggling a bit at 4-7, but this is a team that's building. Defense is good, so we can't sleep on them. Offense is probably the reason why they have not gotten as far as they probably should. So thank you all for joining me, guys. Don't forget to leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in week 13 against the Dolphins. Later.